To support us to continue to grow, please subscribe to our channel now. Thank you. A man should never neglect his family for business. A person should set his goals as early as he can and devote all his energy and talent to getting there. With enough effort, he may achieve it. Or he may find something that is even more rewarding. But in the end, no matter what the outcome, he will know he has been alive. Adults are interested if you don't play down to the little 2 or 3-year-olds or talk down. I don't believe in talking down to children. I don't believe in talking down to any certain segment. I like to kind of just talk in a general way to the audience. Children are always reaching. After the rain, the sun will reappear. There is life. After the pain, the joy will still be here. All our dreams can come true, if we have the courage to pursue them. All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles, have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. All you've got to do is own up to your ignorance honestly, and you'll find people who are eager to fill your head with information. Animation can explain whatever the mind of man can conceive. This facility makes it the most versatile and explicit means of communication yet devised for quick mass appreciation. Animation is different from other parts. Its language is the language of caricature. Our most difficult job was to develop the cartoon's unnatural but seemingly natural anatomy for humans and animals. Animation offers a medium of storytelling and visual entertainment which can bring pleasure and information to people of all ages everywhere in the world. At first the cartoon medium was just a novelty, but it never really began to hit until we had more than tricks. Until we developed personalities. We had to get beyond getting a laugh. They may roll in the aisles, but that doesn't mean you have a great picture. You have pathos in the thing. Childishness? I think it's the equivalent of never losing your sense of humor. I mean, there's a certain something that you retain. It's the equivalent of not getting so stuffy that you can't laugh at others. Children are people, and they should have to reach to learn about things, to understand things, just as adults have to reach if they want to grow in mental stature. Courage is the main quality of leadership, in my opinion, no matter where it is exercised. Usually it implies some risk, especially in new undertakings. Courage to initiate something and to keep it going, pioneering and adventurous spirit to blaze new ways, often, in our land of opportunity. Crowded classrooms and half-day sessions are a tragic waste of our greatest national resource, the minds of our children. Disneyland is a work of love. We didn't go into Disneyland just with the idea of making money. Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. Do a good job. You don't have to worry about the money, it will take care of itself. Just do your best work, then try to trump it. Every child is born blessed with a vivid imagination. But just as a muscle grows flabby with disuse, so the bright imagination of a child pales in later years if he ceases to exercise it. Everyone falls down. Getting back up is how you learn how to walk. Fantasy and reality often overlap. First, think. Second, believe. Third, dream. And finally, dare. Get a good idea and stay with it. Dog it, and work at it until it's done right. I always like to look on the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. I am corny, you know? But I think there are just about 140 million people in this country who are just as corny as I am. I am in no sense of the word a great artist, not even a great animator. I have always had men working for me whose skills were greater than my own. I am an idea man. I am interested in entertaining people, in bringing pleasure, particularly laughter, to others, rather than being concerned with expressing myself with obscure creative impressions. I am not influenced by the techniques or fashions of any other motion picture company. I could never convince the financiers that Disneyland was feasible, because dreams offer too little collateral. I do not like to repeat successes, I like to go on to other things. I do not make films primarily for children. I make them for the child in all of us, whether he be 6 or 60. Call the child innocence. I don't believe in playing down to children, either in life or in motion pictures. I didn't treat my own youngsters like fragile flowers, and I think no parent should. I don't like formal gardens. I like wild nature. It's just the wilderness instinct in me, I guess. I don't make pictures just to make money. I make money to make more pictures. I don't want the public to see the world they live in while they're in the park, Disneyland. I want to feel they're in another world. I dream, I test my dreams against my beliefs, I dare to take risks, and I execute my vision to make those dreams come true. I have long felt that the way to keep children out of trouble is to keep them interested in things. I have never been interested in personal gain or profit. This business and this studio have been my entire life. I love Mickey Mouse more than any woman I have ever known. I never called my work an art. It's part of show business, the business of building entertainment. I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. I take great pride in the artistic development of cartoons. Our characters are made to go through emotions. I think a good study of music would be indispensable to the animators, a realization on their part of how primitive music is, how natural it is for people to want to go to music, a study of rhythm, the dance the various rhythms enter into our lives every day. I think you have to know these fellows definitely before you can draw them. When you start to caricature a person, you can't do it without knowing the person. Take Laurel and Hardy for example. Everybody can see Laurel doing certain things because they know Laurel. I try to build a full personality for each of our cartoon characters to make them personalities. I wanted to retain my individuality. I was afraid of being hampered by studio policies. I knew if someone else got control, I would be restrained. I would rather entertain and hope that people learned something than educate people and hope they were entertained. Laughter is America's most important export. Leadership means that a group, large or small, is willing to entrust authority to a person who has shown judgment, wisdom, personal appeal, and proven competence. Mickey Mouse popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad 20 years ago on a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner. Money doesn't excite me, my ideas excite me. Most of my life I have done what I wanted to do. I have had fun on the job. Movies can and do have tremendous influence in shaping young lives in the realm of entertainment towards the ideals and objectives of normal adulthood. My greatest reward is that I have been able to build this wonderful organization. Never get bored or cynical. Yesterday is a thing of the past. Of all of our inventions for mass communication, pictures still speak the most universally understood language. Of all the things I've done, the most vital is coordinating those who work with me and aiming their efforts at a certain goal. Our heritage and ideals, our code and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved or diminished by how freely we exchange ideas and feelings. People often ask me if I know the secret of success and if I could tell others how to make their dreams come true. My answer is, you do it by working. Somehow I can't believe that there are any heights that can't be scaled by a man who knows the secrets of making dreams come true. This special secret, it seems to me, can be summarized in 4 Cs. They are curiosity, confidence, courage, and constancy. The difference between winning and losing is most often not quitting. The era we are living in today is a dream of coming true. The important thing is the family. If you can keep the family together, and that's the backbone of our whole business, catering to families, that's what we hope to do.